designer. I'm working for children needs. Children needs is play. So I want to make a space where they can play. It's a playground. But the most time when I want to speak of children needs, and all the people say, oh, I don't need it, I'm specialist. I was a child, I know what children need. But there's a mistake. We don't know really what we need as we was a child. Because all what we have learned and seen later is changing our remember. And now we have only other way what we think what we want. So it is not the reality. So also our children, we cannot say they are especially for my children because I wasn't that old. I make always mistakes. And when I see with other parents, other children, then I can see. So we have to observe more what children really do. So we have always the feeling of romantic time. Children is always romantic time. But then we say, oh, the children today they are bad, they don't learn, they are wrong, it's always a problem. But not really the children are changed. The world around is changed. The world is changing. For 10 years, no children have a computer. Now they have a computer. Now they are in another world. But when we say for children, what children, really what are children? Children are people like us, with the same character, with the same situation to love. Yes. Children go her own way. They are curious. They found her own place. They do something wrong what we don't like. So they go not the easy way, they go the difficult way. And they jumped over the border. Childhood is not a static time, it is process. What I today not can, maybe I can, no, what I yesterday can, I can do it today, and what I today not can, I do it in the future, tomorrow. When I say I make a playground for children, yes, that's our children. For what for children? For this, for this, for this, for this. Make it more for strong playing or for secret playing. It is always a question, what's play? Play is learning by ourselves. We learned from 0 to 6 years more as from 6 to be dead. So play is more need as school. It's more important as the school. They take me here as a big specialist, but really I don't know how is the good playground. But I know many mistakes we do, special what I do, so I want when we make now a new playground that I know make the mistake again I make. So of course I don't know, you don't know, so we have to go to work like a big family friend together to look what we can make better for the children. Yes, playing. Many people or some people say, yeah, the children cannot play and maybe they make mistakes and make this or like this. You see how they play there. There's not bad boys that are 8 years old girls. Yes, and it is very dangerous. You know, we have standards for safety, and a safety man will see it. He will get a heart attack when he sees this. It's really, really dangerous. 4 meter high, 2 meter high, and they jumped over it. It's very terrible. So I want to show you this picture that you see how the children play with risk. I make a very nice playground behind this, and I came later here, have to look. And then I see they don't play on my playground, they play on this place. I don't know why, but I think maybe this place was before. So this group of girls play there all the time, and then when we make the new playground, it was not her area. So they like his. This is our things, and the playground is for other children. When we make a playground, then all people say yes, and we need equipment. But what really for play equipment we need? It's really need. Look, children play, yes, with all in her own way and not in this way what we want. Yes, and the playground is an area where, yes, what for people we want that they came and what for people we don't want. We want that children comes, but I think play, you don't need adult to play and not parents. So I want that maybe not the mother came to the playground. Look, the children play. They play in her own way, in her story, maybe princess or anything. And the mother say, careful, 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 don't do this, give him this. Careful. Yes. So the parents or adult people destroy always the play. Play it is let him go, let him make. We have to fall down to learn not to fall down. And we have to fall down by ourselves and not that mother taught it. You know, I don't know, and you cannot worldwide not study playground to design because they don't teach it. So I observe always the playground and looking what they're doing there. And so I see that the most time the adult and the parents play with the children in the way that they think the children is a doll, it is a plaything. Look, the grandmother put the children in the swing and pushed him. Maybe he is all things, but the mother is happy and not the child. The child, next picture. Look, or here, the mother have to teach the girl, the big children, where he have to put this, and this children can climbing alone. He don't need the mother, but the mother say, oh, careful. Yes, and the grandfather, he looks to the nice woman, maybe he is charming boy, but he don't look what the baby do. Now, I work also a little bit with the standards. Before we always say the standard is that the safety playground be safe, but the safety playground is danger because the children make then jokes, but its safety is not to play. Look, we say, the standards say, we need risk playgrounds, but the risk have to understand from the children. They say, oh yes, it's too heavy for me, or it's too danger for me. And this is when the steps where the little boy go upstairs, when it's higher, so he can see, oh, that's too much for me, then he will come back. These steps he will climbing up and feeling down. He have to see, oh no, that's not for me, I go back. It's important. When we go with children on the playground, then we can play, but on the same level, and also we have to accept that the children play by himself. This is started for the handicaps, but now all children can play, but it have to be so strong a structure that also heavy or adult people can play. Yes, we always say children make something broken, vandalism. Oh, this is bad children, they destroy the car. No, the car is not destroyed from the children, it's from the man. He put the things away he can need. Look how the boys play in her own way. He is a rising driver. He plays so good, it's so nice. Yes, and now there came the mistake. We adults see, or they play a car. So we make equipment from the car. You see the difference? This is stop it, because this is the area with no car. Why we put then a car inside the area with no car? Many things what we do for children is a lie. And this is a lie. It's not a car. I never see a car from wood. Anybody say wood is a good material, then I can say yes, it's one material. It's only for what we needed. Car I cannot make from wood. A swing seat have to be white rubber. He have to be plastic. When I make it from steel or from wood, it will kill. And when you know the first picture I show you, this romantic, we have when we childhood thinking, when the thinking on our childhood, and so we make it always the past is better romantic. No children know a car like this. It have to be a modern car. It is the romantic is misunderstanding. This is equipment. What they can do, only destroy it. The equipment and what we do for equipment, we changed sometime. Next picture. This was in this time, that's for 30 years I make. Now it's forbidden because it's a danger that they can make in this moved things her head and can kill. So it is now forbidden. But another thing is there, you cannot see from this point to the other place. The children can go away that the parents don't see them. We say when we make a playground always, we have to look what the children do, I have to safety. No, we have not to see the children. The children have to be in her own world, I have not to see. But only I have to hear the children. I heard very good when there is crying or so I have not to see, I heard, then I can go there. Look, the parents or the mother sitting here in the front, and they cannot see what the children do inside. They can play there. And is the distance, I heard very well when there is a problem. I have not always to see the children. Let him go, let him make her own things. Another mistake we always make is we have a place and then came like a monument, a play equipment in the middle. And then all children running to this equipment, and then the different age, the different interests will fighting with another. Maybe it's better we make in the middle nothing and on the round the play equipment. So this is a very small space, but he's now really open. It's now big. Now many children can play, and the people behind her, they don't see, and they have no big problems with this. Another thing is that we say we make a playground, and this have to be equipment, a play equipment. The people have to see, this is a playground. But we have many situations we can make that is play, but we don't see on the first step not that it's a playground. Next picture. You see, this is a play equipment, this is a play situation, but the adult, the parents, don't see this. He can walk on this. It's not stupid children play what he think. Here's playground. When you see around, it's always flat, and the children don't learn to go over and down from a hill. So maybe we have to change the landscape to found point to play. It's hills and big tube. And you see they can play in it. This feeling to go over the hill and play in a hill, you cannot make it. Never with plastic. It's cold in the summer, it's by raining good, it has a special smell, or I don't know what. And it's also acoustic feeling. It's really another feeling in a small room as in a bigger room. So we always think we have to make equipment playground. So Yes, I tested, I make now a playground with not play equipment. I'm born in the Second World War, and after, when I was a little boy, the big city was destroyed and the ruins was the best playground. Really dangerous, but it's now any accident because we was careful. So this symbol for a Roman ruin, because in this time was for 2000 years a Roman town. But the children play very well. But the mothers say, that's not a playground, come let us go to the playground. The children want to play there. But they mom say, no, I stay here, I go to the playground, it's very nice. Yes, now a little bit other words. When I came here the first to Korea, I know the European and American sell very well equipment to Korea. It's a good market, they can make business. And yes, and then I see here the playgrounds I was shocked. That was a really stupid, rubbish things. When I make playgrounds, then I have to look with the eyes of the children. So I'm not a child, of course, but I have to look to the feeling what children do. And when I came here to Korea, then I have to look and have to understand feeling like a Korean. So when I say we Koreans, then I mean not that I'm a Korean, that we have to make the best. Look, you Koreans has a culture of 5,000 years. European has a culture maybe from 2,000 years. American has a culture from 200 years. Why you, with a high culture, have to buy the shit of Europe and America? Found your own way. We can only make the future of the good roots by ourselves. So give the children the feeling our culture is good, we are Korean, we are strong. We want or we need that the children have to change and build her own way when they are adult, but they have to feeling I can do. So we have to make strong children, and it's very important that they stay to his feeling, we are strong. Plastic, I started when I as a designer started with plastic, but we always see here the plastic, but it's a lie, that is not a house, it is a plastic thing. So maybe we found other materials for play. Look, stones maybe can a very good playground. This is a modern kindergarten, or for the architect, high quality architect, make all the houses by himself, looking all by the same. So the children don't know, it's this or was this my house. Here we make individual space before. Now they know this is my house, and they are pride to play is to learn for the life, and yes, with water, with stones, but also with fire. And we can make a fireplace for the children. This is concrete sit. This very safety. The children cannot the fire make too big because then it's hot. So they stop by himself, and the sitting place is so high that the wind cannot blow up this. So it is safety fireplace. All the playground looking the same, but you can make it different things. This is in Italy, looking like an old, in this area, house by clay. I make it by concrete, but it's original were it by clay. So you have to find individual things. Yes, or here the tower. The tower are a different level. Like this, like this, like this, like this, so they can jump up. And the small children can very quick go up. Bigger children and adults have always need longer time. And this idea was very good. So many companies in Germany copy this. And I talk, why you copy? Why you don't find not your own way? So I designed another for the same things, and you see it is really looking different. The problems are the same, but it is other looking. So I think the playground have not always looking the same. So this is a very high playground. It's come from the hill, and it's a swinging bridge. It is for wheelchair, and the wheelchair has feeling never that they swing like this. So they are really happy, and I understand this. I want to make it, but then I observe this, then I see it that this was good for. This is the same. Next. And this is a scale model, what we can do on small space. We can also go in the high and not only in this. And this is also very good to play, not to see the children. They have, I heard when they have problems, but they jumped over and so they can really good play. Next picture. This is a big ship in England. I make it. The parents want, or the adults say, yes, it's a place for Peter Pan. We need a ship. Okay, I make a ship, but the ship is more for us as for the children. The children play with this, but in her play is maybe a dragon or a submarine or a spaceship. It is not only 5 minutes. It is a history ship, but really it's a lie. It's not a ship. Better is a water ship, but you cannot make all this in some maybe problems or like this. It's always important, not how it's looking, what they can do. And also I observe children and see the play, spaceship. Yes, I started with say we need the right material for the right problem, and in Germany they like tree house, but the tree house is danger because the tree can go dying and you have not the static really that you can prove. So it's better you make a separate things between the trees. Yes, this is also a forest playground with technique, but it is also safety for the trees. We talk playing is learning for the future. The future is a high technical future, so maybe we need technical things to play. I make for the German museum, it's one of the biggest technical museum in Germany, a playground for water. They can testing many things, and this is a play for City Hall of Science in New York. It's technical play and really good play to learn. So it's not, we not only need one direction. When this all like this, I think it's danger, but when we have different, the natural playground, the technical playground, we need space open for all play. Playing is also social work. This is a water play that with 3 ways. This water go like this, make this, then go in this way, or this in this way. But the boy want to go in this way there, then he have to go there. So he cannot come to the water. Then he has to ask other people, can you do this? I want here the water. So he has social contact. Another problem was, this is in a house for very aggressive children. Parents are in the prison or drugs, or so it's very hard. And they have many fighting. So I make a pump where they can pump water like this. So, but the water comes left side on this stone outside. It's more maybe 4 meters away. So the aggressive boy can work and say how much water he can, and the other children were afraid alike, they are separated and can really play. And when they want also the boy want to play, then he have to talk with them and say, please do it this. I make some more on this area, and later the people, the owner or the men looking around, they say the aggressivity go down because the children can say, I am strong and not strong by fighting. Then we say playing in the hall are like this, and there's also many plastic, but here you can see this is all wood in the hall and the natural plants. So it is very important in the closed house that we have many plants that they get oxygen for the air and better like this. Also you see there with natural materials can make. It have not always to be technic or steel. You can make it with all. You have only found the best solution. In this area they want not wood because for the fire problems, but they have also many greens. Yes, play, next picture. Play is also sitting, dreaming. And so in an area where you can sit inside, it's also a very important playground. Yes, and this is concrete labyrinth. It's important that the labyrinth is not closed, that the children can see that they come not in panic, but so they can run always around, but there are some mirror, so they see, they have to turn. Next picture. This is also plastic, but it's also a labyrinth that they can go between this. It's soft, it is a touching feeling. It is not natural, it is plastic, but in a good way. How it's not a lie. And I make also handicap play equipment, and this digger was for handicaps to train coordination, and then I see all can play, adult and children, or a swing for wheelchair. Important is we don't need special playground for handicaps or equipment, because the most equipment they can also work with normal and handicaps together. It's only for a very small thing that they need special. And it's important that not only the handicaps that they play together. So this is for a wheelchair in the front. The things is like this for people they cannot move them. Then you put him out from the wheelchair and let him there on the platform, and they can also come inside from the other side, so all children can to play in a different level in the same place. And this is a little boat for wheelchair, and I think it's stupid to make those special things, and you need two people to bring up to the boat. But then the wheelchair people say, no, we never have this feeling like in the boat, because we're always sitting in the wheelchair, and when they put us in the small boat, then they are afraid that they're feeling out. And this is a merry-go-round, and it's not for handicaps, but then I see that mother put his very handicapped children inside, and I say, it's not special for them, and she say, no, look, it's happy. And this is plastic, and that's not a lie. You see, this is this special, and you cannot make another thing with another material like this. We always need the good things for the right problems. Then this is from concrete, a mirror to speak, and you can hear it. This is also they give it from plastic or from steel, but then when you push it again, then it's like a gong, boom, and you are deaf. So for the concrete it's no problem. I make now, the last time, many schoolyard as playground, because the most schoolyard looking like a prison part, like prison yard, and social feeling I learned not in the school, I learned on the schoolyard. So the schoolyard is really, really important for our future. It's not the question what we do there, it is only the question that the children feel then it is for him, for her. The painting by himself, this is really secret room place, and before it was forbidden for the children to go there because the teacher cannot see this. And now they make it, yes, and they accept, they heard, but this is, and we make always this in all these areas, one of the child is the boss of this, and he have to look that right, and it's really good work because the boss have to give a vote, so it's a democratic way to learn, and they accept the rules, they do it giving by himself. That's important. And it's important that they can changing his place in the schoolyard, because the older or smaller, and so I make sitting places where they cannot see inside, and they can move around, and so they can make your own place. The problem is that we always say, yes, a swing, a slide, there's a play equipment, and what we can do other, I don't know, so we make a swing, a slide, a swing, a slide. But there is also other to do. This in the kindergarten a cleaning machine. They can go there and make the sand out, because there was always problem that they bring the sand inside. But the children say not, it is a cleaning machine, it is a petting machine. Now I show only models. I have not built this, but I hope that can I build next. In thinking another way, this is a slide in the tower, so you need very small space. You can make it on a parking place. Tell it you need only a place for 3 cars. Museum for technical things, but with play, so you can go upstairs and you see inside there are slides and moved down, and this is 30 meters. When the children jump one time up and then go down, then they are relaxed then, and they can on all steps see something and testing some things and play. This is a question when you say in the city we have no space for playing. Yes, we can do this. No, it's okay. And then yes, we have big houses, so maybe we make big playgrounds. We have not this. So they have different things what they can do. They have different ways to go, and they can play many children in this together. Or next. We always thinking a playground has to be a ground. Look, this is also the same. It is a construction, it's a technical way. Of course, we need natural playgrounds, but we need this also. And in the city to make natural playground, this doesn't work, because the tree cannot live there, and the children also not. So we have to find new rules. Next. Or like this, with concrete, a labyrinth. The mother will know where the children is. The mother cannot see, but they heard it, and they can also contact it to her when it's a problem. Yes, we have no money, we are always poor for the children. Really, we have much money, and we have too much money. We have to think, in Germany they give so much money for play equipment in the year, like fighter skate, like aeroplane, army aeroplane cost. So if we make one aeroplane, army aeroplane, not the safety is not gone, but we have more money for the children. So it's always a question what we do with the money. We always say we need a playground. Maybe we need only some situation where they can play. It's like a monument, and it's when the children go up, then the body go down and the fly go high. And when they pushed on their roofs, then the body go down and the fly go high. But it's very heavy, it's very big, so they have moved slowly, and then they can do it. And when they stop to do it, then it will go a little bit far. So they have the feeling they fly by himself. So we have many monuments in the city and like this, fine art for the buildings. Why we not make also some monuments to play? This big wheel is a symbol for an old factory was on this place. The money is the symbol of the bank, give the money for this, and the people are a symbol for the people they're living there. And when the people move this like this, it slowly turned, and then it's turned also very heavy, so they stopped and it's moved a little bit longer. So it have an effect like the machine work with the children. But you see there are not children, there are adult people there. But when on the other side are children, it's so moved so slowly, it's so heavy that big children can play very hard, and on the other side can the grandmother sitting or standing there with his little child, and it is safety. So I want to show you play. Many ways go to playground. We have not one revolution. We have found our own way, and the way is important. The play that we have a strong childhood, and this is the best what we can do for the future. Thank you for your lesson.